Okay, so we're back here on that road. Just came from town. Los Planes, actually from Drake originally. The Altos of Drake, the Heights. Last piece of property kind of here. Parcellas they're called. Small pieces for the most part. Have people buy to live on. And then what's so just amazing about being out here is how we're in the primary. So right about now, we're going to step into it, and per earlier videos, we step into about 10,000 acres of primary forest, privately held, and then, like I said, we touch another 800,000 plus acres of primary forest, Corcovado. Dogs are after a little. Okay, so, now we step into the primary, and then these are where my farms are down here, and at the very end of this is the ocean, where I have that piece of property on the water. So, quite beautiful. My farms are all on the left-hand side, as you might recall. This is all called Los Planes, the flats. So after hiking up that hill from Drake down and up, it's pretty flat up here, all the way out. I've got my flat top piece of property, which you all saw in an earlier video, and then it starts to get hilly and connects with that lower piece. But this was just a foot trail years ago, and about 2009, they came in and cut this. So you can drive in here, quattro por quattro, of course, 4x4, and then there might come a time of the year where maybe you can't get in, depending on what kind of 4x4 you have. You need chains, things like that, but that would be like October, after it's been raining for 4 or 5 months. Right now you can see it's not bad at all. And then by the way, that's a toucan. So, come down here, and like I said, this is one of 2 roads to the beach on the northern Osa. The beach would only be accessible, by foot or by boat. It's 14 hours trail with just, nothing but unspoiled beaches and national park, remarkable. And then maybe they did finish the road to San Jose Sitio, which was a lot like this recently, and the plans are to do this one. Apparently it's done by almost like it's kind of like a minister for natural disasters. And the reason for doing this road is the funding would come from that, because people like us that live out here, in event of a natural disaster, we couldn't get out of here. So that's kind of where the fundings ultimately potentially come from. There's been a lot of fights between the Ministry of the Environment and the what would be the local government. There's Casa Pequeña that way. We're going to head in back to the farm. Beach down that way. And basically what the argument is that you can't come in here and do anything because this is all primary rainforest inside this reserve of Forest Al Osa. You can't touch it, but on the other hand, people that live out here want services. I mean, if you had to walk on this, or your kids had to go to school on this thing every day, and it gets worse and worse as you go down, you've got an argument, getting to a hospital, doctor, it's tough in and out of here. So, plus with that river that you have to cross in Los Planes, there's times when you can't get in and out of here. So the argument is that you know, people have the right to good access, yet the other argument is, well, not if it's going to go through the primary rainforest, they don't. So that argument is being, you know, waged. So I'm going to turn this off because it's a little bouncy, and I'll pop it on just when I get back to the gate and walk into the farm.